we live? We are live.
My gosh. We're a little bit late tonight. Welcome, everyone. Actually, I'm trying to post on our Instagram. If you have not followed us on Instagram or any other parts of our social media, it's at Anime Matsuri. So please do so. We'd love to have you be updated more often. Good evening. It is March 4th already. Welcome to March, everyone, and good evening and to you all, and hope you are doing well on this lovely Thursday evening here in Houston, Texas. Where are you all coming from? Where are you tuning in from? Let us know right now. We would love to hear from you. And if you haven't done so, please like, comment along the way. This is our weekly chat for Anime Matsuri, which is happening July 8th through 11th. 2021 this summer, guys, and it is going to be lit, apparently. If you have been joining us, you've been hearing about a lot of the news, but we would love for you to chit chat with us and discuss all things related to Anime Matsuri 2021 and beyond, and what we're hopefully going to bring to you this year. Hello, everyone. My name is Deneice Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button too.
And I'm John Lee. I'm the CEO of the convention. Anime Matsuri is happening here in Houston, Texas, July 8th through the 9th through the
11th. I said that already.
Well, was that a day early? Is the party starting a day early? The George R. Brown Convention Center. Here in downtown. Yes, we are on schedule. We are still happening.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, there's many anime conventions this year that have either canceled or postponed to next year, which is pretty unfortunate. But we are still on schedule.
Yes.
And this is mostly thanks to you guys. But
all thanks to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks to you guys. You guys are making this happen. So we're happening.
Well, what are your thoughts? Are you going to be attending? And if this is your first time, let us know too. I mean, we'd love to welcome you to the convention. There's going to be quite a bit of things rolling over from 2020 that didn't happen, but we are set to bring you a lot more than what 2020 had in store. So stay tuned, and be with us now. Let us know.
I know. So let's jump into a discussion. Many conventions have canceled this year, and the latest ones to cancel was what? Anime Expo. This was
we had MomoCon.
Oh, that was last week, right?
That was a few days ago.
Oh,
several days ago.
Okay.
MomoCon. Actually, yes. Over the weekend. Sorry.
Okay.
MomoCon. Then we had A-Con, which is Dallas. MomoCon happens in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. Okay.
And then A-Con, which is the longest running event. It was supposed to be their 30th anniversary.
Yeah, that's Dallas.
Then SDCC.
Okay. It's San
and
Diego, yeah.
Then Anime Expo.
Yeah, and E3.
And E3 hasn't announced yet, though. But they will be announcing as well. Yes. But so those are huge events. In compilation, it is massive, hit for the geek fandom. So altogether, whether it be comic related or anime, industry, it is tough to hear it, as organizers too, to see that others are unable to put on their event, have to cancel again for 2 years in a row. And it's heartbreaking for us to hear from vendors and artists that are not going to be able to make it to those events now and more. And they're hoping to recover still from what they've lost last year and now this year. So it's quite, troublesome. But we're hopeful that everyone can bounce back, to be honest. But we are moving forward with our event, and we're so grateful that the city will be backing us up, supporting this event, and things are looking better in terms of what's going on in the world right now. So that's good.
Yes, yes. We know that every time a convention cancels, and then somebody posts a link in the group, people will ask, "Oh my God, is Anime Matsuri still happening?" Yes, we're still happening, and we are moving forward. So we're happening. We're not canceling this convention.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I spoke to the convention center today, and so they're grateful that we're still hosting our event. So
yes, so we're moving forward. So you guys don't worry. Don't worry about is Anime Matsuri happening or not happening, or it is happening, right? It's going to be a fun time in July. It is unfortunate that many other events can't happen this year, but we're moving forward. When conventions cancel, what we have is an influx of artists and vendors, because the artists and vendors and guests that were planning to go to Anime Expo or just any of these events that canceled now going to look for other events that are actually happening.
Still happening, yeah.
Yeah, that are on schedule. So we've had quite a bit of inquiries. As a matter of fact, our Artist Alley is just, is jam-packed. And the vendors
are almost nearly sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. So we're gonna be sold out pretty soon. So, which is good, and we're gonna do the best we can to try to accommodate as many guests and artists and vendors as we can. Which is, I think, it's the right thing to do.
Songsus Miku just commented that Fanime, also in the Bay Area in California, canceled in-person events too. So
wow.
So that's unfortunate. I know the organizers there too, and so yes, I wasn't aware. So thank you for letting us know. But yeah, that's another big one.
Yes.
In Northern California, where I used to actually live as well, so I know it pretty well. But yeah, it's hard to hear. And again, we're grateful that people are looking to us for a place to actually try to do business. And it is, we're fortunate that we are in a city that is able to host us downtown and wants us to be there and wants you guys to come and help the businesses along the way. So if there is artists and vendors that you would like to be part of our convention, let us know in our official group, even here. Let us know, and if we need to reach out to them, or if you want to reach out to them, or others here wants to reach out to them, let them know that Anime Matsuri is happening, and we will try our best to accommodate. So even if it's not just vendors or exhibitors, but something that may be part of the programming that you would like, to help them promote themselves somehow, let us know. We're definitely willing to reach out and accommodate as many people as possible this year that unfortunately couldn't happen in other places. So
yeah, Serenity's Otaku Live says, if you think about it, the venues they use are either being used for vaccination sites, or there's already events happening that got rescheduled. And yes, this is true. Fortunately for us in Houston,
many facilities.
The NRG stadium is what's being used as the large vaccination site, as opposed to the George R. Brown Convention Center.
There's many areas though of Houston.
Yeah, but the big one.
Yes, the major super mega site.
Yeah, so the mega vaccination site in Houston is NRG Stadium. And NRG Stadium, if you look on their calendar, they knew this was coming. So this was not something that they just came up with,
right.
A week ago or something like that. They knew this was happening and it was going to be on the schedule. So they didn't book any events there between February 20th, I think, and sometime in June or so. I think it's lasting that long, or whenever they're done vaccinating everybody. But
Right.
it looks like at the speed at which they're vaccinating people,
It'll be done
So-
by June.
well, earlier than that.
Oh yeah, much earlier.
Yeah,
but
much earlier
for
than June.
sure.
Yeah.
By June. So
Yes. And the Comic Palooza, which is
in May,
in May, at the end of May.
22 to 23rd of
Yeah,
May.
it's just 2 days this year as
Yeah,
opposed to 3 days.
Right.
That's happening at the George R. Brown Convention Center.
And the city is still putting that on.
Yes, that's still moving forward with their event. They're a good month and a half before us.
Yes. Yes. A good month and a half.
Yes, and that's happening. And also, just there's a lot of when you hear about cancellations, and yes, the big ones are the ones that usually people just talk about on Facebook and they share. But there's a lot of other conventions, like smaller conventions, that are still happening.
Oh yes.
As a matter of fact, I started doing a shout out, like a daily shout out to different events happening
There's a lot
in
still
and
happening.
around Houston or Texas.
Yes.
So and this I asked people to DM me if they wanted me to give a shout out to some event that they knew or they're part of or whatnot, and I received a few DMs, and I'm just going. I think I've done 3 so far, and the next few days, just give shout out to different events. I think it's important. It's a time to help each other, especially because there's few events left this year.
You guys can absolutely share that. There might be, if you can't go, maybe someone else that might be able to go, and so it's always helpful to do that.
Correct. Yeah. Then the other big news here in Houston over the past couple of days was the mask mandate. The state mask mandate it's done. The governor Greg Abbott announced a couple of days ago. Was that a couple of days ago?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 days ago. That the state is now open 100%, and we're done with the mask mandates. And this was, I think it came just so fast, and it came as a shock to some people. And the thing is, there's many people that were commenting on this that I think either didn't watch the entire video, so to understand the entire message,
Or read the entire message.
and they just took just that one sentence.
Oh my gosh, everything's out.
Yeah,
Open.
we don't need masks anymore,
Yeah.
and it just commented on that. But there was, if you watch the entire announcement or the entire segment, it's like I think 5 minutes, where he talks about why and how and what's going on, and he still points out that even though this is the case, the responsibility is still yours. Which I think that's the important message there. So the state isn't mandating mask use.
Yes.
Now it's up to the individual or the different businesses.
Correct.
And this is not to say that different businesses or schools can mandate their own, mask use. For example, our kids,
Our children's school.
which is not far from here, they send us an email and said all the kids and teachers and staff still need to wear masks. So, and we expected this. And I think there's many businesses around town that have been posting stuff on their social media. Well, you still gotta, wear masks coming here, and everybody should wear a mask until you
Feel comfortable.
When you're vaccinated or more people, all people around you are vaccinated, and you feel comfortable, then you can you do you basically. Now the question is, how does this affect Anime Matsuri? People asked, how does, and again, it doesn't affect Anime Matsuri in any way because July is far away.
Still further away.
That's we're still 4.5 months away, and we don't have any protocols for July
lined up yet.
When we get closer, we'll let you guys know what the protocols are, if there are any protocols.
Right.
Usually the state health official, the city health officials, or go by the CDC guidelines, and those things usually they're like a month or so, ahead. Because things are, changing so rapidly. I just have this feeling that by the time we get to April, protocols will change
again
drastically, and more states are going to open at 100%, and it's just that all
already
this is
several
happen.
states 100%.
I think Mississippi.
Mississippi just got
Florida.
Florida's
Florida's been, and Texas has been open. I know some businesses were open at 75%, but generally speaking, if you live here, you just kind of like you're used to it, right? And I think most businesses here understand their responsibilities. And the ones that, like, especially small businesses like restaurants or whatever, here in Chinatown, there's a ton of restaurants, and they would have the sign on the door that says, please wear a mask. That's because they're asking the customers to wear a mask, as opposed to, well, you have to wear a mask because
the state says.
Yeah, that's what the state says.
So now it's basically the state is letting go of any kind of mandatory regulation that they have on the businesses. So now it's up to the businesses to, require it or not. So that's just basically it, I think, from what the mask mandate by the governor of Texas was.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, if you ask me, I think this is how it always was. So really, this doesn't change much.
Yeah.
It doesn't change much at all.
The other thing was that businesses are allowed to open at 100%.
Yeah, but again, it's up to you if you want your business to open at 100%.
Yes,
you don't have to open at 100%.
It's not required.
So if you're a business and you don't feel comfortable with 100% and you just want only, 50%, that's fine. That's up to you. You can put a little sign on the door that says, and just the responsibility is yours.
Right.
And you understand your business better than the state.
Correct.
So having this blanket rule of every business to function this way or that way, honestly, I never thought that really worked really well.
Yeah,
because when you say 50%, I know you're saying 50% of capacity, but there's different businesses that function in different ways.
Smaller businesses, bigger businesses, function in so many different ways. Us too. I mean, even when we're here at our HQ here at headquarters, it's different, than what you normally would go to a big office or something, So it varies by business, and the businesses know their own very well. So it's up to them what they would like to do.
Yes, correct. So technically now, Anime Matsuri doesn't have a cap of attendance. That would be determined by us, and we would determine that as we get closer, because things are changing. So if things are at the rate at which they're going, everything is going really well. So by the time we're in June, if everyone's vaccinated and we've reached herd immunity, then we don't need
we can function maybe as normal. So.
Yeah, as normal. Right. So that's determined
much later
by us, by city health officials, like that, as opposed to the state.
Correct.
So that's the general gist of it. I know a lot of people just kind of got started getting crazy about it on social media, but it's not really as bad as it seems. It seems. Yeah. And I think the state, or should I say most of the state, has functioned like this anyway for a while. So this doesn't really change much. It's not like, well, that's what the governor said 2 days ago, so everyone's going to go out partying now without masks and whatnot. No, not at all. Not at all.
There's a question real quick from Lewis. Do you have to do anything if you bought tickets last year? If you bought tickets before for 2020 badges, you are good to go. And if you bought it before the actual event was canceled, basically, then you are good for 2 years, my man. We have rolled over not just 1 year. It was a gift to you to be rolled over for 2 years in a row. So for this year, you're set, and for 2022 Anime Matsuri. So you're good, and we will be emailing new confirmation emails for all those that did have the badges for 2020. It's going to be rolled over 2021, and then after 2021, you're going to get another confirmation email for 2022. So stay tuned. That is going to happen, and you'll be receiving that if you did buy it for 2020 badge.
Yeah. And Roberto Guerra asked, do I have to get the vaccine because I never had the virus? So what should I do? Well,
that's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you. That's up to you. I mean, we can recommend you get the vaccine. That would be the best route. But again, it's up to you. If you don't want to get the vaccine, you don't have to. I don't think anybody's going to force you to get the vaccine. And I also don't think, again, we are 4.5 months away. So I'm not sure what, if there's going to be any kind of like requirements as far as vaccines and what those are for events. I don't think there's going to be any, but, I guess as we get closer, we'll see what it is.
Right. So,
you can, or it's up to you. We recommend you get it. I think that's the safest route. Serenity's Otaku Life asks, what if you all postpone again? Oh, we actually don't see us postponing, except something like really drastic happens, an earthquake, I don't know, the convention center.
Earthquake in Texas?
I don't know, Godzilla destroys the convention center. I don't know, something.
Right.
But we are on schedule. We are locked down. We are booked in the convention center. So, except some drastic change happens. And as far as COVID goes, as far as the pandemic goes, right, the rate at which the vaccinations are going into people's hands or arms is, I think,
significant.
By May, everyone that wants a vaccine would have one already.
Right. Yesterday, it was the governor actually announced that it was a record 2 days in a row. I don't know about today. I didn't check today, but it was 2 days in a row that vaccinations were made, and I think it went from 216 and the other day. Yesterday was 229,000 vaccinated. So the rates are going to keep going up, I believe, and more and more people will be vaccinated here in Texas. So,
but you know what, we've made it this far.
Yes.
We have a lot of guests that are looking forward to the event, and you guys, the attendees,
you're going to get a kick out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to it. So let's just keep the positive energy going.
Yes.
We're going to keep making announcements between now and the convention, and we're moving forward. So just, stick with us.
Right. Move night. Our hotels are already open. Almost.
Yeah,
I want to say,
almost.
like, within the next couple weeks, we should have it up. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Did you guys see, well, maybe you did.
Because of the winter storm breakdown, that is, a lot of things also got delayed even further. So for us here in Texas, and we just want to make sure that everybody is still on board with everything else. So hence a little bit of delay again, but we will make it happen. Okay.
So we made I think this was posted a few days ago on our social media, on Instagram, on our Facebook. This is the new poster with Pyeon Kim in cosplay on it. She's a
upside down
fantastic cosplayer from Korea. She's coming from Korea. She is good to go.
She's so gung-ho about coming.
Yeah. Even though officially now the travel ban hasn't been lifted, but it will be probably in April. April or May at the latest. So she will be good to go. She's ready.
She's like, you can announce me. I want to be there.
So this and we'll be making a bunch of different announcements. So if you guys saw this, I'm sure you saw it on Facebook or whatnot. If you liked, shared it, whatever. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Pyeon Kim is this is going to be a third year at Anime Matsuri. She's really sweet, really funny, and really awesome to talk to. So she'll have a booth in the cosplay square alongside some world-class cosplayers. So
yes. We're gonna have several.
Check her out.
Several world-class cosplayers coming. JM Template 25. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. AM, how y'all been? Sorry, thing at home has been crazy. My grandpa passed away due to COVID last Saturday, but so happy to see y'all. Oh my gosh. Our prayers out to you, JM Templar. I'm sorry to hear that. We had a lot of passing away within the past 7 months ourselves with both our fathers as well. So we feel you, and shouting out to you, and hope all things are good for your family as well. So thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, we love you, and your support has been a tremendous positive vibe for us to keep going. So much energy from you, and so I know that you're strong and you're going to get past this. So thank you so much for the super chat and your message.
Yeah, JM Templar. You're like family. So actually, yeah, you are just like family. You've supported us. You've been with us all this time, and we have nothing but love, and we're sending you love. So really sorry about your grandpa.
There we go.
Also, now I guess cheer everybody up.
Okay.
We're going to show you something that no one has seen yet. We haven't even posted this. This is probably going to go online next week.
So
Something
sneak
like that.
peek for you here.
Sneak peek for you. Here we go.
Woo! It's Summer Miku. What do you guys think of this? This is official art, right?
Yeah.
From...
Right.
Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I need to see the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Get ready for anime this summer in Texas, y'all. Woohoo! What do you think of this? I've never seen Miku like this, guys. I mean, she's in Havana or something. She's, on the beach. She's ready to have a fiesta.
Look at that summer outfit. Well, it's summer in Texas. It's going to be hot.
Summer in Texas. Wow. So gorgeous,
What do you guys think of this? This is official artwork from Japan. Licensed.
Good smile racing. Gorgeous. Again, this is a sneak peek. We're going to be posting this next week and promoting this next week. Hawaii Miku, Sanctious Miku is saying. They do, Japanese people love vacationing in Hawaii, so I definitely see that. And gorgeous, right? Everything's so aligned.
I know. So you see, even Miku is ready for Anime Matsuri in July.
Oh yes, it's so perfect because it's the weather. You guys should cosplay this. I'd like to see this.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be merch.
Oh yes, sir. Lots of merch. Marisol says she's gonna bring her beach ball.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be hot. And we got the park next door. Yes, you should.
Oh yes. Gosh, it's a good it's a great, beautiful artwork.
Yeah, I actually like this. Actually like this quite a
So
bit.
much color, and I don't know, everything just aligns. Like I said, it's and she's absolutely beaming.
And this is just one out of a bunch of other things that's going to be coming your way.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be. I love that they have so many versions of her for racing Miku in different outfits and style. Just the way she's styled. There's like a shopping version that I saw for her, and this is like one of my favorites right now because this is absolutely gorgeous.
And I think somebody, Revenge Wild Horn, asks, "Will Toho be returning this year?" What do you think? Like, just look behind us. Look everywhere.
We have you probably missed a couple of our streams. We talked about Godzilla's, and we also talked about the Godzilla hotel rooms.
Is there anyone here in the chat that knows Godzilla, as in the different version of the Japanese Godzilla? Because I have a question.
Raise your hand. John wants to know. Happy birthday, Nickzilla. Oh my gosh.
That was his birthday?
Week. 21.
21?
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday.
It's so legit now. You're gonna be partying, my man. At AM. Okay, yeah. If you know about Godzilla, let us. John wants to know if you know your Godzilla stuff.
All right. So if you had to pick between two statues, and we're talking about like 7-foot statues that would be on display at the Godzilla store at Anime Matsuri, right? Between Shin Godzilla and the Millennium Godzilla, right? Which one would you pick? There you go.
OMG. That is tough. Again, repeat.
No, they got it.
Okay.
They got it.
What would you pick, guys?
They got it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's hard.
Is it? I don't think it's that hard.
7 feet. I mean, what would you like to see? Shin? So far, Shin. Millennium? Or Millennium?
Yeah. It's both. Shin.
Come on
Everybody's
now.
like Shin. Shin Godzilla. Okay.
You have to choose one, Marisol. Don't be greedy. And so just we go both.
The Shin Godzilla statue they have in Japan, that Toho has, it's pretty big and pretty scary. I can just imagine the kids, like little kids, getting scared. I don't know.
Yeah, because the way that the Shin Godzilla has the skulls and stuff coming out of
well, on the tail,
tail.
But it just, I'm saying, I saw the Shin Godzilla. I mean, I saw the statues, and the Shin Godzilla one looks pretty menacing. That one is, it's pretty scary. Scare little kids. Probably won't have any little kids at the Godzilla store.
It is
that a good
massive.
thing? Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh, I think kids will handle it. Kids can handle it.
Let me see.
They're going to be with their parents anyway.
I have a picture of it somewhere. I might have a picture of that somewhere.
Wow. Yes, last year, actually, gosh, not last year, but 2019, Nickzilla, we did have the Heisei Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. Yes. It was amazing at the booth of the Godzilla Tokyo store. And this is the official store coming again. So it's not just like last time in 2019. Guys, it is massive this year. So much more.
I know.
With an exhibition as well. So we haven't even announced that. So just saying.
Yeah,
but we will have the hotels and whatnot too.
yeah, we'll.
Hotel rooms.
I don't know if to announce what Godzilla statues, as in the big statues, will be on display, or just to surprise everybody. People just come and check them out, or maybe tell people beforehand. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because there's a couple of different statues heading this way. We even thought about reaching out to Legendary and seeing if they'll send us the actual, the Hollywood Godzilla.
Ooh.
But I prefer the Japanese ones. I don't know. We'll see.
I think I would, if I had to choose, I would go with the Japanese one, because it's so hard to even bring it here, and you guys may or may not have an opportunity to ever see it in Japan even. So it's hard. It's very rare to see those.
Well, yeah,
statues.
the Shin Godzilla statue has never been to the United States. So if it comes here, this will be the first time.
First time, for sure. Mm-hmm. Mothra. Well, there's going to be some Mothra like.
Well, actually, to be fair, Toho. So Toho Studios, where they shot all the Godzilla movies, the Japanese ones, has this huge Mothra. I think it's maybe 7 feet.
7 feet, yeah.
The wingspan.
And
I when I saw it,
I
said, hey, we got to have this. The problem though is that that Mothra statue, or it takes quite a bit to put it together, and we have
so much work.
We have to hang it from the ceiling, because it's not freestanding, and it takes one or two of their people to come here and install it if we wanted, which would have been a lot of trouble. So that's the reason why.
Lot of time.
Yeah, that's the reason why you didn't see Mothra in 2019 at the Godzilla store, because
it would be very tough. It would be very difficult to get Mothra here. Yeah. For life size or a statue version of it. Yeah. Well, they want to be surprised. Some of them.
We'll see.
We might have to show you.
I know
what we have in store.
And speaking of which, if you are in the Houston area, or you're around here, remember we had an event at Kinokuniya. When was it? What that was back in
November.
November at Kinokuniya, which is a Japanese store here in Katy, which is maybe about 20 minutes from here. That was fun. We had this cool get together, and it was anime playing on the big screen. It was some music, and it was Itasha everywhere. We're doing that again.
Oh, yes.
Are we?
Are we? Yes, we are. March 20th, guys. It's kind of happened this March 20th. It's a Saturday from 3 to 9 p.m. We're hosting this with Kinokuniya, so definitely come check it out. We have about 5 to 6 artists from our artist alley that will be there as well. So you guys need to support our artists along with Kinokuniya. And we're encouraging cosplay, of course. We're encouraging you guys to support the business, Kinokuniya, and there will be Itasha cars there as well. And we're going to definitely do more giveaways like last time we did there. And you can also watch anime. So it's an opportunity to see us and support local businesses. So it's including our artists. So we definitely want you to be there and share the news of celebrating Kinokuniya Katy. Continue to do so with us March 20th, starting at 3:00. So hopefully see you there. Absolutely. And I think a lot of you have been anticipating for just a gathering in general. So that, we would be hosting. So this is definitely from us to you guys. And we will be making this public mañana.
Oh, tomorrow? Is that when this is announced? Tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. You guys are getting a glimpse of our digital banner there, and it's going to also be in Kinokuniya as well, so we hope to see you there. We forgot to talk about Nerdlesque.
Forgot? No, Nerdlesque. You have to leave the spicy stuff for last.
The very spicy lit stuff.
Yeah, I know. How many people? How many people checked out the Nerdlesque show in 2019 at the last con?
Oh my gosh, I was there. I told people I'm gonna check it out this time, and I was gonna check it out for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes.
And you stayed there the whole time.
I stayed the whole time, 2 hours.
That was a good show, I gotta say.
It was a great show. I ended up staying the whole time from beginning to end, so it was very fun.
It was in B3, and the team, the performers put on a good show.
I brought my friends, so we all enjoyed it very much.
It was 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, and I tell you, when by the end of this thing, when this thing was ending, I just remember being there. B3 was packed. I mean, it was full. And I'm thinking, this is 3 a.m.?
It was packed.
It seemed like it was, I don't know, 7 p.m. There was just people everywhere.
I think we had about nearly 6,000 people attend that Nerdlesque show. It was massive. I was in the bleachers, and my friends, and it was filled. Like, the bleachers were filled, and the whole floor was filled. And we had even a couple of volunteers go up on stage. Apparently, they were pulling them up. So it was fun. It was a fun night.
So the Nerdlesque show is happening again. I think we talked about the different main events the last stream. But the Nerdlesque is happening again on Friday, which is July 9th, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. So the same time slot. And it's we probably, what are we? This is Thursday, so
It'll be Friday.
Probably, well, not tomorrow. Maybe Monday. We'll officially announce the Nerdlesque show.
Oh, Monday announcement.
Yeah, on the website and on our social media. Also, our app is, we're almost ready to update the app.
We're rehauling the app.
To push the updates on the app. We haven't done so because we changed, so the entire programming is changed. And the moment that update goes through, we're waiting to make some announcements and then push the update. So if you have the app already, or you're going to download the app, the 2021 updates is
not only that,
coming.
not only just the programming, but the layout of the convention has changed. So mainly our exhibitor hall, guys. It is, as you know, Hall A is going to be dedicated to our concert. B through E is B is actually for our artist alley now, which used to be in the back from the 2020 app. Is no longer there, so it's now Hall B. So we have to update everything there, and then from C through E, that's 3 halls, is dedicated to exhibitors and Shibuya Crossing, which is what we added in 2019. Shibuya Crossing is where Import Reactor car show was. So this layout will show you once everything is finalized on the app, but we'll probably do it next week for you. Maybe show what the layout it has been updated to, because we figured out a few more things that we need to show you, and what you can look forward to, because it's going to be pretty massive still. And again, this is so much like detail that we had to update for the app. And mind you, it's not just a regular app where you can just see a layout and a picture of what's going on. It's very interactive, if you remember. So if you have not done so, you can definitely still download it. It will be updated later. But our app is very intuitive, super interactive, and you can actually click on the map and then it'll come out and show you exactly what booth number and where it's going to be located. And that's what I mean by interactive. It is very, very cool.
Yes, the app will include everything. So not just the big events. It'll include everything, all panels, fan panels, the guest panels.
And we'll keep updating it as we get closer.
Yes, everything. So as the programming schedule gets updated, as we get more panel requests in, and as those get approved and they get added to the schedule, it'll automatically update on the app. Yeah. So when at the convention, you'll have the entire schedule
in your hands.
For everything.
Yes. So it's pretty cool. We're going to absolutely push for everyone to download it because it does change. If anything changes, the app will change too during the convention. So let's say a guest panel had to move, our programming will update that and then it'll go onto the app immediately. So,
I know. Or if you're trying to figure out when and where Songstress Miku's wedding is, and you just forgot, you can just pull up the app real quick. And you can figure out exactly where it is.
Right.
Yeah, so it makes things super easy.
Jam Templar, good night. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us again.
I know, yeah. Yeah, good night, brother.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever considered making figures of your AM mascot? That would be cool.
Actually, we're working on something.
Would you buy that?
For the future, maybe?
Yeah. If we make the figure really cool, would you buy it? That would be something. Right, we're discussing it with Good Smile Company. So just wait and see. Lots of big things in the works.
Yes, licensed stuff, industries that want to come, guests that want to come. Just so much programming this year too that we want to share with you. I think the guest stuff is definitely a huge plus this year. I think this is the most amount of guests that we're going to have ever.
Yeah.
Right. The amount of, inquiries that we've been receiving, as John mentioned in the beginning of the stream, we've been getting from across the board, from whether it be exhibitors or vendors or guests. So guests are needing support and wanting to go back to the convention scene and go out there and see you in person, sign for you, take pictures with you. And I'm so happy that with the the light at the end of the tunnel, we're going to be able to do that freely, come Anime Matsuri 2021. So that's great. We would love for you to support us by telling more people about AM and making sure that they come to the convention. A lot of events, as we mentioned in the beginning as well, have canceled, and we want to make sure that you support the businesses. You support the businesses, but also support what we do. Whether it be, telling people about it, sharing, and just getting more people to be more aware of Japanese pop culture through Anime Matsuri. That's the thing. Like, it's a community effort. We want to be able to. We do this for you. I mean, some days are pretty tough coming here and doing this. Even through the winter storm, we were here, and we haven't really missed hardly any weeks with you guys on stream. So we want to be able to continuously bring you information, excitement, and I think you're going to see that for 2021. How much work has gone into it, not just being rolled over, but more work into it. And we're already working for 2022, mind you. So very exciting stuff for 2022, even bigger and better. So I can't wait to travel again to Japan so that we can finalize more things. for you guys for what's to come. JM Templar 25, thank you for the $5 super chat again. And he says, again, thank y'all for y'all's prayers. Love all my AM fam. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing y'all at AM 2021. We can't wait to see you there as well. And hope to see you at Kinokuniya too.
Yeah. Good night. And yeah, see you soon.
Well, it's a lot happening. There's so many things to look forward to, guys, with AM 2021. We talked quite a bit about, I guess maybe we'll have to do a recap on the things that we have announced already and the things that we've been talking about, like at the night Matsuri, outside. We haven't officially called it that yet, but we're working on trying to do a Matsuri outside of the convention center, across the street at the Discovery Green Park, next to the food trucks and whatnot. And it's looking pretty good, actually, the way things are going. So we're very, very positive and hopeful that thing is going to get together and be put together.
You guys are gonna love it. Just wait till we see. Wait till you see what we're planning. It's gonna be great. We can't wait. As I mentioned, we started making announcements, and there's going to be multiple announcements every week, probably from now until the convention.
Yes. I mean, we're 4.5 months away, and we still have quite a bit to announce.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, there's lots of exciting things. And again, we're just excited that we, in 4.5 months, we get to see you guys.
Oh, yeah. We get to get together again. Can you believe it?
And it's going to be safe. Mm-hmm. That's the best part. It's going to be safe, and we get to see each other, and we can see cosplay again in person.
Yeah,
and
it's an international gathering, guys. In 2019, we had 28 different countries attend Anime Matsuri, and I think we're going to see that again. I mean, there's already people from Korea, Japan, Singapore, even, I think.
Haneame from Taiwan told me yesterday that she's getting vaccinated next week, so she is going to be ready. She said, I can't wait to come over there. I can't wait to cosplay. I haven't been to an event in a year, so by the time Anime Matsuri comes around, it's probably going to be a year and a half since the last event, and I'm super excited just to be there. I just want to be out there, and I just want to cosplay again. So
the guests want to see you guys. Mm-hmm. So you gotta. Don't forget to bring your cosplays too. Don't forget to work on your cosplays.
Oh, I know.
You don't have much time, guys, because those things take a while.
No. Everyone's gonna start working on their cosplays on the day before the convention. Like everyone's in their room. Last minute cosplay. Isn't that how it is all the time? Crunch time.
Yes. So we're looking forward to. Our team is looking forward to. Shout out to all our staff and volunteers that are been so dedicated to making AM happen, and just wonderful people, and again, like family to us, and really, really amazing. I mean, our logistics team, worked their butts off at the warehouse over the weekend here, and it's been an amazing journey with our staff. So even with having a canceled event last year, going through with us monthly, what's going on, and staying with us the whole time. So it's awesome to see.
Yeah. Matt, I guess you probably just came in. Hi guys, what are the chances AM 2021 will go forward and not get canceled?
Right now, 99%.
99%. So, and that 1% is just in case Godzilla attacks and destroys the convention center, and then we won't have a venue, but.
Yeah, we talked to the city today, the George R. Brown Convention Center people, and they're looking forward to having us, and looking forward to to bring you guys downtown again at the convention center. So it's a go. It's a go. July 8th through 11th, 2021, this summer. It's happening.
Yes, it's happening. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be safe. We're going to have fun. And that's so important. It's been way too long. We have some amazing guests that just can't wait to come and see you guys and just make up for the, I don't know, 2 years.
Yeah, and we keep adding more because, so many people have been reaching out to us.
Yeah.
So we'll do our best to bring as many guests as possible.
The last AM was 2019.
I know. It's going to be 2 years.
It's going to be 2 years. That's way too long. Mm-hmm. Well, awesome. And also, I'm thankful. I think that by July, most of the states are going to open. But I'm saying as of now, the fact that Texas is open, and it's open 100%, I think we're lucky that we're in a state that we can actually
plan things.
Yeah, plan things.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to,
and be confident that we can host the event.
Yes. I also saw the mayor over the weekend, and he wants it to happen.
Yeah.
As well. So
everything animated. Yo, you're waiting for Vic. I spoke to Vic this morning, by the way. So there's announcements coming. We have a bunch of guests this year, and the truth be told, I understand that there's more guests. There's so many people this year because there's no other conventions for them to go. Mm-hmm. A lot of the voice actors and talent in the industry, they rely on conventions to meet the fans and for their business. So when conventions get canceled around the country, they would start calling around to go to the ones that aren't canceled. And in this case, we've received so many inquiries, so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we are taking some questions right now. So, Revenge with Corn. I might have missed it, but people who were hired for 2020, do we have to reapply? If you are talking about applications that we had, we will be reaching out to you if you for those who, because I think we still have that log. We have you archived in our system. So we're going to be reaching out to you. Our HR team will be reaching out to you to see if you will be continuing to be back.
Oh, you mean for the volunteers and stuff?
I think there's also retail. That too. So
yeah, and we're also, and we get this a lot. Volunteer applications and when are they going to open? And the reason why we haven't opened it, right, is because we're waiting for the COVID situation to get a lot better, so people can feel more comfortable, right? And
but as of right now, we have a good number of, confirmed already.
Well, yeah, but that was because from last year.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So that is also opening pretty soon. Mm-hmm. Maybe like next week or the week after that.
Yes. All will be well.
Yeah, but yeah, for all the Godzilla, even though we haven't officially announced it, the official announcement is coming. But if you're a Godzilla fan and you love Godzilla,
because we're cooperating, it's a partnership with Toho.
Yeah, the Godzilla store at Tokyo will be back at Anime Matsuri this year.
So we're aligning our announcement with them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we're all getting ready to make this announcement. All right, guys. If you have any questions for us, just let us know. It's always a pleasure being here on Thursday.
Thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you haven't done so, subscribe and also be part of our official group on Facebook and share away as a way to support Anime Matsuri. Thank you all so much for joining us. Be well, stay well. Make sure that you support everybody that is continuing, and we're going to continue to do shout outs. Okay, so be sure to stay tuned for more info. Thanks for joining us this Thursday night. We love to see you next time. Take care and stay nerdy, guys. Bye.